Human language and speech are natural. But someone says that's a weird use of the word natural. Quarks are materially natural, but children don't natively acquire knowledge of quantum mechanics. I'm not saying anything at all similar to that. I'm not saying just because something exists in nature that children will natively acquire an understanding of the scientific underpinnings of that thing. Humans natively acquire languages. This isn't a controversial topic. To me, it sounds like you're trying to argue that the earth is flat. Like, you have a native language, right? You have a language that you acquired as a native speaker, because language is as natural to humans as birdsong is to songbirds. It's what we do to communicate. Children don't natively acquire knowledge of quantum mechanics because they don't communicate with each other by explaining the science of quantum mechanics. And after that, I just really don't even stand what they're saying. A social impulse is natural to human consciousness, but the semantic representation of social communication in an even informally evolving codified language is contingent if normatively motivated by the desire to be understood. Contingent on, I don't really know what comma's supposed to come next. This one, I guess. The next step, like creating numbers for math, is another semantic abstraction to symbols which represent sounds. Writing systems are just as contingent as the specific human language we speak. Oh, correction on the representation of sounds, because I know the relationship there is a little more complex. Pictographic writing systems, abjads, etc. Writing systems are not just as contingent as the specific human language we speak. You could literally switch your writing system to anything. We could start writing English with Chinese characters tomorrow, and we'd still be speaking English. You're literally hearing me speak English without reading it unless you have the subtitles turned on, because the writing is not contingent. The writing is not part of the natural language. You don't need the writing to understand the language. I'm not sure organic versus inorganic is a useful frame of analysis for systems of semantic representation. I agree. That's not the right terminology to use. I was responding to a commenter who said it. But yeah, speaking and human language are natural. You have a native language, right? It's because you natively acquired it. You did not natively acquire any kind of writing. What I said was not at all comparable to children natively acquiring knowledge of quantum mechanics. The closest thing would be children natively acquiring knowledge of linguistics, the actual science behind the natural phenomenon, but that doesn't happen. Children don't understand linguistics. Adults don't understand linguistics unless they're taught. But children are native speakers of a language because they natively acquire it.